It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Soldier Field.
Let me know y'all ain't about that action.
In the middle of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback.
They might go put an OG on there because I'm an OG. Let's see what you about. You ain't got too much. Ain't about too much. I haven't played the Bears before.
Now Foles.
Thank you.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted.
It's too easy.
Picked up
Radio Ryan. You about to give up nice and quick, Radio Ryan. They even set you up to play somebody that's really about that action.
Than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game,
I feel like you ain't going to go deep unless it's somehow some miraculously there. So you going to think and dump your way. That shit ain't going to work, Warrior. I'm done talking. Let us just speak on the field.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
5-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. After the pick six, they go right back to the air.
Boy, next time you won't be there, Radio Ryan.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
It's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Right.
Now left side on the swing pass. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 33. 22 yards there, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. First carry now for David Montgomery. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Let me get to the body. Gotta put it on. You didn't get it done here where there. I don't know that. We got another work for it.
Gonna give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He was brought down by
a nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And this is caught at the 8. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him. It's another first down.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
I know what I gotta do, man. I know what I'm doing. Man. Oh, man. Y'all know that.
They'll run with Montgomery. Montgomery. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Boy, you know, motherfucker, the gorilla coming.
Not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Just in case you want to be stupid, I don't care too much about that. That's a trick shot. You gonna like that? But just in case you want to be greedy, like me.
This is up and
I'm talking about fucking big Clay. 2 more of them, you activate. Man, but you'll stop you.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Been on the field all quarter. That's fine. There you go.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 more there and another 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's Khalil Mack, the all-pro, in there to get him behind the line.
I don't know why I keep fucking disrespecting like Khalil Mack ass ain't over there and won't rock the shit out my ass. He just ain't using them right.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson, he lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
You got that in there, boy. You got lucky, son.
Take a shot, but it's
lucky I can't challenge that.
Something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. And
I'll make it easy for me then.
Down to the 25.
You forgot about him,
The decision a good
one. You guys hear him?
Getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st down.
I think I might got you for the touchdown.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown.
Touchdown.
Marquise Brown there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes
Radio
right. Tough to find the little guys, right?
Ain't never seen nobody play with them Ravens like lead boy right here. He a true Ravens fan.
With height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely.
I put that damn play on your ass. I'm going to put the play on your ass. All that making it down to see what you doing with Patterson. That's all you got. You ain't got shit else. Oh, that shit
all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Okay. Over here.
Foles on the give to Montgomery. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Got to this moment time.
From the 44.
Got it.
Almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing a second there.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Foles. Got a man, it's Patterson complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down.
Man, you can't see Patterson out that motherfucker. You know he coming in that dumbass damn angle, man. He ain't got nobody else, dude.
As they'll get a chance
For
to
real,
talk it
lock
over
that shit
after
down.
picking
Here he
up the
come
first
again.
down. This offense finding
Might
its
hit with
legs
the drag
now.
right to
Here's
the
another
side.
1st and 10.
Follow that.
Foles.
That shit down, motherfucker.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
I'll go get you
It'll
myself.
go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is really floating around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the shotgun,
Ooh, good one. I fucking gave you that shit, too. That's what I get. I gave you that. I gave you that. I got your left one back. I don't like that shit.
Jimmy Graham, 45 yards. And the
Bears that's when I usually always give up one of those games. You gotta see if I can see when I do and take advantage.
Receiver when he gets a head of steam going, and as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point splits the uprights,
time.
and that makes it a 14-10
Radio Raheem.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they give the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Oh, that was stupid. He was on that shit, baby. And Duna, they act like he couldn't get past that shit. Oh, hell no. He gave you that one. Hands out. Good dang on yourself. God damn, I look at you in
I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Bears 17, Ravens 14. Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
Come on. Great.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, my goodness.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Wow.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go.
Really all right. He got the lead in, motherfucker. Got the ball by the color of the 7
at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, that's a motherfucking ball.
Here's Patterson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. They run with Patterson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
Tight go. 58, right over there. What we got? 58, right there. You don't know no better. Slam.
Man, I know you still running, dumbass.
Showing it. Switch.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
It was cool with that, better kick that down field goal, boy.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
I know it.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
I know.
I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Past the 20.
I told you I was going to get a gotcha, bitch.
Bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up.
You want to be
It's up and
hard-headed.
good to make it 21-17. Time for a break. We've hit
Hard-headed, make a
halftime. 2 quarters
touchdown.
down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL
Radio
on EA
Ryan.
Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here's Snead as they run the jet sweep. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Receiver. Danny Trevathan on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And
they'll try to run for the first with Ingram. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down to the 27-yard line. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there?
They
They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because
you got that
they
dumb
handed
ass
it to
with a
him.
fly
That was way
route.
too easy.
Just looked like absolute
Other than
confusion
that,
defensively.
you
Not
only
sure
scored
why
3
they were
points.
in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
a gain of
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Oh, they were radio right here about to tap out. And I feel like,
the Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
I feel what I'm telling you. It's coming.
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson.
We ain't getting that run with Patterson no more, man. I think they're playing the front. But they ain't gonna, my DBs and my safety, that's why you can go ass back run.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw, and he'll complete this one to Patterson. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
That might feel like a little
I
bit
see
of a
that play
lost
again like that.
opportunity
Only thing I gotta do is just play the D in.
And
I want you
sometimes
to do
against
it.
that,
Soon
you
as
get
you
out
do
to
it,
your
I
running back, and
knew.
it can turn into a big game downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Hey, Ryan, you better stop
His
that.
first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
You're not ready. You're not ready. Easy, easy. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I got you.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
I'm glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10.
Gotcha, bitch.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
Oh, good. So it's bye-bye radio right here.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Back now at Soldier Field, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
I tried to tell you, the guys at this moment on radio, I ain't gonna stop that shit.
Offense. And that last pick
I does
six
this
may
shit.
have been the backbreaker as they now face a
I don't know why they put you in the match with a gorilla.
They need points quickly.
And you got meow meow.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side.
It's good, but they want you to keep playing. That's why they let you catch that. It's in the fourth quarter, so they gotta give it a
A good pick up there, 21
yeah, I
yards.
want you to lose no points. They want you to go ahead and get your point.
First and 10.
Thank you. What? Oh, rough the
With the
passer.
flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing
Yeah,
call.
I hit that motherfucker out of his
Comes
phone.
late, we saw it, there's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone, you get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
So now a fresh set of downs, first and 10 after roughing the passer. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at second down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football. Knowing full well, he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Under.
Oh shit, he got me again with that same shit. God damn.
Outright by Graham. Touchdown.
God damn.
Chicago.
Every time I move that damn place, he come over there.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears cut into that lead. So he's hit pay dirt twice, but still they're facing that deficit here in the second half.
So they're going to see if they can continue to find ways to get him the football because obviously something is working for him to find the end zone twice. In any event, however this turns out, it's going to be hard to deal with in the film room, isn't it? He's going to want to know why he's not getting more passes thrown to him.
Those big tight ends are getting greedy. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Pat O'Donnell, the kickoff for Chicago.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Ravens
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
5-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Radio right here, this ain't what you want
They have
now.
a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. The throw here to Andrews.
No, I wasn't gonna let you get that
And
one.
he'll be upended at the 28-yard
Going
line.
play
Just
smart.
a 3-yard
Man,
gain
trying to play
there.
for you, they ain't
3
gonna love
yards
him
to
now.
gain there, second down.
Man,
Here's 2nd and
this
7
is
now
what.
from the 28. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I know you thought you had me.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
They ain't gonna get 15. It wouldn't probably matter, but you would add 27.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2
down by one
as we step
possession.
aside here in the 4th quarter.
10 at the 48-yard line.
I think I got you down.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 16 yards, a first down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Oh, they're on both sides.
Before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
On 3rd down,
block. Oh, man, I blocked it up.
Average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Brings up 4th down.
Beating the first down right here, Raheem. My first down.
Get the first down here as he's taken down.
Same damn play. That's why I'm about that life, boy. I try to see.
They wind up converting there on 4th.
On 3rd down. Bye-bye.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. They go screen. This is Ingram. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. And it gives him a nice pickup. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
3rd down.
Ingram again. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the end. It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it.
You know it.
Probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. The quick slant caught. Nice game.
Oh, y'all better listen to my damn third down.
Now the
I
Ravens
want my
going to use
TV
one of
now.
their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Jackson's going to try to sneak, and he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. to run with Ingram. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and 2. They'll run for it. It's Ingram. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens rattle onto their lead.
Justin Tucker lining
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I feel sorry. Hey, here you go.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to let it's caught inside the 25. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
13.
One final shot.
I'll let him get that same play, man. Look at how he moving. Look at what Jimmy Brown done there. I'm pissed off he got it down there. Got to go in the damn game.
Get a bit closer.
Fucked up my 20-point
waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Point after, right down the middle. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it.
Today's final score, Ravens 42, Bears 31.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.
Not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that did their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in.
See, right here was feeling this guy. He ran into a buzzsaw.
Wanna keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that wanna keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change the name, I like your respect.
Oh, two down one street, right?
I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. He said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but they from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage. Put the mainframe. Loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LID.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens.
You must be sad.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
I hate that game, dude. But my motherfucking Ravens, I got about a whole lot of that game shit that we about to put on your band, though.
From Soldier Field. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. He'll drop this one down to Cohen. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he'll be out of bounds.
My boy, you really play like the other motherfuckers. That Jenkins done shit. That shit's not gonna keep us in this Black Rambo. AKA, how would you live on the island?
Got the ball to him, so second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2
Find out the hard
catches.
way, though.
If they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too.
I'm here all day. 58. Hey, ball. What we got?
Throwing again on second down. Trubisky. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
2-yard line.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
18.
They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line.
Cohen, the ball carrier.
Malik Harrison on the tackle.
29-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, Or you can decide to throw the ball now because
Oh,
usually
man.
you have the
That
defense
little
back on
sturdy
its
dirt
heels.
bullshit, boy. That shit is not gonna get you that well, Taz. I'm trying to tell you, I'm gonna get you.
March they're on right now.
It looks a lot
Y'all
like what
sound
we
like a
saw in
broken
practice
record
prior to
right
the
now.
game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last
I'm gonna
big
get your
practice
ass.
beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They'll try and run for it on first and
I'm
goal.
gonna get your ass.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Brings up second.
It looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on first and goal. And they sent that play backwards.
Boy, it's almost a motherfucking gotcha bitch moment again right there. I swear.
At the 6. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal. Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Now it's Trubisky.
That one there, it should have been an interception, boy. Now what's gonna pick what you gonna do? I'm already picking my damn play. Don't ever be smart or be dumb. Which one you wanna do? We about to see. If what you think is you about to get, it ain't the dog.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run forward.
Try to tell you, what you think is there is not there.
Stopped at the 2-yard line. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he'll find a little space. He gets this up near the 10. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll run with a rookie second-rounder. It's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line.
You better get real for your staff. I'm about to tell you that now.
It's a first down.
I know I sound like a broken record, but nigga, I really does this shit. You about to find out the hard way. That 4th down gonna hurt your ass. You can sit there and lurk with him. I'm not worried about that. I'm just trying to figure you out with your linebackers. How you turn your linebackers? You play your linebackers, okay. You gotta play that thing, doing something.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
I don't damn much coming down. Send everybody.
On 3rd down, Ingram. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10.
Oh, I fucked that up. I fucked that up fast. You know I fucked that up, didn't you? No, I really did.
2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the 29.
Throwing is Jackson.
I really did this, boy. I look all around the field, boy. He's in there playing that damn computer D. Get out that computer D, man.
A gain of 15. First down, Ravens.
Here's Snead as they run the jet sweep. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss.
Well, computer tackle.
As a wide out, when you take that handoff and you're coming
But you haven't been in the right position. So, that gets this off at that, but a lot of y'all be doing something, but y'all be computer tackling. I can't believe we went all 3 quarters almost without dang on no points. You got to make it do what it do, baby. What's up?
music coming up at halftime. We'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier.
Oh, they're moving around. Ain't going to do nothing, dog.
Need to give the
It might
coach some
hurt.
highlights here.
Yes, we do.
On 2nd and
I tell
12,
you.
Jackson. That'll be complete to
I tell you.
Dobbins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 45-yard line.
Buddy.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And a Raven first down.
There might be a touchdown.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left.
Oh, man.
And he's going to keep it here.
Man.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd
Oh,
down.
Bizzle.
Yeah,
Stop
he only gets a
doing
few
that. You
yards on
got
1st
this,
and 10,
boy.
but he's better off doing that
He
than
gonna
throwing
give
an
you all them
incompletion
chances.
or
You
even
know
worse,
the
an
take off. What you
interception.
waiting on?
And 9 at the 45-yard line.
Don't play with
Still
that,
9
though.
remaining on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. He'll take a shot to the end zone. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens.
Don't play for that boy, look. Make that boy fucking pay.
Touchdown.
Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 45 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Good. Makes the score Ravens 7, Bears nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Got me.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Already, my boy, you gonna give up? Damn. I thought I wasn't even ranked like that. Yeah, I'm coming for you, buddy. Two more wins away from me. I got something.
lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah. I got it right in the end. Ay. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's built private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was popped, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with us or what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, this is solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a bulldog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, Can I hit that? Can I hit that? Sound like you know. Can I hit that? Can I hit that? Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this.